Nobody films these trucks, nobody names them, and that is exactly why armies that had them won and armies that didn't collapsed, from a machine that moved intercontinental ballistic missiles cross-country to an American giant hauling 72-ton tanks. Like empty trailers, these 5 trucks did what weapons alone never could. Most people walk past these in museums without a second glance. That is a mistake. Every single truck on this list carries one engineering detail so extreme it should not have been possible for its era. Stay locked in because the last entry was classified for a reason, and once you see it, you'll understand why. Smash that like button. Subscribe and share this with every truck lover you know. Oshkosh M1070. America needed a transporter capable of carrying its heaviest battle tanks across any terrain without hesitation. Oshkosh answered with a machine weighing over 20,000 kilograms and capable of hauling payloads up to 72,000 kilograms. Built for the US Army in 1992, this beast became the primary heavy equipment transporter for decades. Its powerful Detroit diesel engine pushes out 500 horsepower, making impossible loads feel effortless. Engineers spent 7 years perfecting every mechanical detail before a single unit entered active military service, designed to survive desert heat, Arctic frost, and jungle mud without mechanical failure or performance loss. 8 massive axles distribute weight so precisely that roads and bridges remain undamaged during transport. Combat zones across Iraq and Afghanistan proved this machine's reliability under extreme pressure repeatedly. Soldiers nicknamed it the tank taxi because nothing else could move armor this efficiently. Crew members reported completing 1,000-kilometer missions without experiencing a single mechanical interruption. Modern upgrades gave this transporter enhanced suspension systems, advanced braking, and improved fuel efficiency. Its cab protects crew members from blast threats while maintaining full operational visibility in hostile zones. Military forces across 15-plus countries eventually adopted variants of this extraordinary heavy-haul platform. Without this machine, deploying armored divisions across continents would become dangerously slow and costly. Procurement orders continue arriving from new customers even 30 years after original production first began. America built this to move 72-ton tanks like cargo, and it did exactly that in Iraq and Afghanistan. Number 2 is a German machine that lets drivers reshape its tires from inside the cab without stopping. The M1070 moved the world's heaviest tanks across active war zones. Should Allied nations have free access to this technology, or should America keep it exclusive? Drop your answer below. MAN Cat 1. Germany demanded a military logistics vehicle that could conquer terrain where ordinary trucks simply surrendered. MAN delivered a masterpiece in 1976. A cross-country platform built on an ingenious central tire inflation system. Drivers can adjust tire pressure from inside the cab, transforming performance instantly across sand, mud, and snow. Few military vehicles in history offered this level of adaptability directly from the driver's seat. German precision engineering ensured every single component performed identically, whether temperatures hit -40 or +50. Powered by a MAN D 2566 diesel engine producing 320 horsepower, performance remains consistent across brutal conditions. All-wheel drive combined with independent suspension keeps all wheels planted even on severely uneven ground. Bundeswehr forces relied heavily on this platform during NATO exercises spanning multiple European climate zones. Engineers designed every component for rapid field repair, ensuring minimal downtime during critical supply operations. Spare parts availability was deliberately prioritized. Field mechanics could source replacements anywhere NATO forces operated. Variants include cargo carriers, fuel tankers, recovery vehicles, and mobile workshop platforms for battlefield support. Exported to over 30 nations, this German-engineered platform proved its worth across conflicts on multiple continents. Its modular design philosophy allowed armies to customize configurations based on specific mission requirements. Decades after introduction, upgraded versions continue active service, a testament to exceptional original engineering. Military analysts consistently rank this platform among the top 5 most successful logistics vehicles ever produced. Germany built this in 1976 and exported it to 30-plus nations. It's still running today. Number 3 earned a nickname so brutal even Soviet soldiers said it out loud. The Cat 1's tire inflation system gave drivers terrain control no other truck offered. Is German military engineering still the global standard, or has someone surpassed it? Drop your answer below. KrAZ 255. Ukraine's Kremenchuk automobile plant produced a legend in 1967 that armies across 3 continents depended upon. Raw, unstoppable, and almost impossible to destroy, this 6-wheel drive monster conquered terrain that defeated everything else. Powered by a YMZ-2 138 V8 diesel engine, delivering 240 horsepower through a massive off-road drivetrain. Military planners valued its extreme simplicity. Fewer components meant fewer failures in remote combat environments. Operators reported driving through conditions that destroyed 3 other vehicle types before reaching their destination successfully. Nicknamed Crocodile by Soviet soldiers for its aggressive snout and seemingly indestructible mechanical character. Water crossings, deep mud, collapsed roads, and steep mountain passes posed absolutely no challenge for this machine. Its leaf spring suspension absorbed punishment that would destroy modern, computerized trucks within hours. Soviet doctrine prioritized this vehicle for artillery transport, pontoon bridging, and heavy engineering operations. Even fully loaded, ground clearance remained generous enough to clear obstacles that stopped lighter vehicles completely. Production continued until 1993, with over 100,000 units built and distributed across Warsaw Pact nations worldwide. African conflicts, Middle Eastern wars, and Asian deployments all featured this Ukrainian-built powerhouse prominently. Maintenance crews appreciated its mechanical straightforwardness. Repairs required basic tools and minimal technical training. Even today, surviving units remain operational in various armed forces, proving durability beyond any manufacturer's expectation. Collectors and military historians actively hunt surviving examples because finding pristine units grows harder every passing year. Over 100,000 of these were built and spread across 3 continents. Many are still running in active conflicts today. Number 4 carries 11,000 kilograms and never leaves a soldier stranded. Soviet engineers built the Crocodile with 0 computerization, and it outlasted almost everything that came after it. Is mechanical simplicity still the most underrated engineering principle? Drop your answer below. Oshkosh HEMTT 8x8. 8 wheels, 8-wheel drive, and a payload capacity that makes ordinary military trucks look completely inadequate. Oshkosh introduced this heavy, expanded mobility tactical truck in 1982 to revolutionize battlefield logistics permanently. Capable of carrying 11,000 kilograms while maintaining mobility across unpaved, damaged, and completely roadless terrain. Its turbocharged Detroit diesel engine produces 445 horsepower raw power, matched perfectly to enormous operational demands. Military logistics commanders called it the single most important non-combat vehicle operating inside active war zones. Variants serve as fuel tankers, ammunition carriers, wrecker recovery units, and palletized load system vehicles. Central tire inflation allows drivers to optimize traction instantly without stopping or leaving the protected cab. Desert Storm operations demonstrated this platform's extraordinary reliability when logistics chains faced maximum stress. American forces deployed thousands of these across combat theaters, and mechanical failures remained remarkably rare. Maintenance intervals were deliberately extended, reducing downtime during sustained high-intensity operational deployments significantly. Continuous upgrades introduced hybrid electric drive systems, improving fuel consumption during long-distance convoy operations. Advanced suspension keeps cargo stable and protected, even when crossing severely damaged roads at operational speeds. Over 40 years of production resulted in more than 15,000 units delivered to military forces globally. No other 8x8 logistics platform has matched this combination of payload, mobility, and sustained operational reliability. Future variants currently under development promise autonomous operation capabilities that will redefine military supply chain management. 15,000 plus units built, 40 years of production, and it's still the backbone of American battlefield logistics. Number 5 started in -50 Siberian cold, without hesitation, every single time. The HEMTT has been running war zones since 1982. With almost no mechanical failures reported. Is this the most quietly important vehicle in American military history? Drop your answer below. Ural 4320. Born in Russia's Ural Mountains region, this truck was engineered to survive conditions that would kill lesser machines. Production began in 1976 at the Ural automobile plant in Mias, deep within Siberia's industrial heartland. A naturally aspirated diesel engine paired with a full-time all-wheel drive system creates unstoppable forward momentum. Military planners across Soviet republics selected it as their standard troop and cargo carrier for good reason. Factory workers assembled each unit with cold weather operation as the absolute primary engineering priority throughout production. Temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius posed no starting problems thanks to an integrated engine preheating system. River crossings up to 1.5 meters deep required zero preparation standard equipment, handled water ingress automatically. Suspension components were deliberately overbuilt, absorbing punishment from unpaved Soviet military roads without complaint. Soldiers trusted this machine completely because mechanical breakdowns during operations remained extraordinarily uncommon. Supply convoys covering 800 kilometers of Siberian wilderness regularly completed missions without a single vehicle dropping out, configured as troop carriers, fuel bowsers, field kitchens, rocket launcher platforms, and mobile command posts. Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and dozens of former Soviet states continue operating large fleets without replacement urgency. Conflict zones from Afghanistan to Syria featured this platform prominently in logistics and combat support roles. Simplicity of design means a trained mechanic can perform complete engine overhaul using only basic hand tools. Current production versions incorporate modern emission systems while preserving every characteristic that made original variants legendary. The Ural 4320 survived conditions that destroyed everything else, and it did it with basic tools and no computers. Did the Soviets quietly build the most reliable military truck ever made? Drop your answer below. Every machine covered today carried armies, saved missions, and changed military history in ways textbooks rarely mention. From Britain's legendary Pioneer to Soviet Russia's missile-hauling Colossus, human engineering pushed to its most extreme and brilliant. Decades of battlefield service proved that true military greatness lives not in weapons alone, but in machines that keep armies moving. If this video gave you something new, hit like, drop a comment on your favorite truck, and subscribe for more. More legendary military machines are coming, and trust us, you haven't seen anything yet.